Today I'm going to show you the reason why I don't sleep at night. This is a game between Faf Wombat and myself. So, this was a very unique game I played against this guy. In a series of ladder matches, he goes first naval. And something I just was never expecting in the first place. I went first land. And to not bore you, I will speed this up to +10 for a minute or two and let the expansionist thing roll. So he goes first frigate, never mind even an air factory. He doesn't have hardly has a single engineer out, he only has one. I go over here, I scout out what I was hoping to find, some engineers I could pick off or something like that. And he goes first frigate and just surprises me. I see this, I really should have known better. Thought it might have been a sub or two. Well, whatever. So I've already lost several engineers. This bomber's not going to get very far. This frigate has 2,000 HP. It's not going to go away just extremely soon, especially that I don't have any radar on it either. On top of that, I didn't have a counter for it. I wanted to build some sonar, maybe some torpedo launchers. No dice. Meanwhile, Faf Wombat goes into the air game and into the naval game and doesn't even bother to dip into the land game as of right now. As far as eco is concerned, I'm out ecoing Faf Wombat by a decent margin, but I end up sacrificing all my map control in the process. Here he has the naval under control, sees this weak little transport of mine that I'm not entirely sure why I sent out in the first place, and already within the first 6 minutes controls the air, several interceptors, and controls the navy. Has these frigates going and whaling on my eco. Sometimes games just don't go your way. Sometimes they go really poorly, and then there's this. I had an idea I'd build a proxy base here. I figured maybe he would expand out this way and I could fight him back on this side and make him, be able to take my side no problem and use this to get back into the game. But I should have realized that's kind of in range of his frigate. So that wasn't working too well for me. On top of that, my eco was starting to suffer. Destroying all my mechs had a negative impact on my eco. Who knew? As far as my reclaim's concerned, he's also out reclaiming me. This is an example of what not to do. When you're failing to have control, don't just sit around and eco all day. It's not going to do you a lot of favors. And sit here at 9 minutes into this game, and from my perspective, it looks pretty abysmal. You got a couple factories up here. You got some Auroras, one anti-air unit, no radar to be heard of, and he's bringing in. Already has T2 engineers out, has bombers sitting around this place, wailing on my power, my everything. Got T2 air out here. I was going to put some swift winds. Didn't really get around to that. So you figure, what can you do in this kind of situation? You've already gotten 11 minutes into the game, almost 12, and you think to yourself, what can I possibly do to get myself back in this game? Well, I thought to myself, maybe I can go Rambo-com. So here I am, suffering on energy, trying to go back and forth, build up the shield. Maybe I could use that, walk over to his base, maybe I could kill him that way. These units, also kind of a last-ditch effort. Thought, hey, I can maybe take out some of his naval production or something like that. Now, frigate guns can't kill Auroras? Nah, that's just a myth. frigates aren't even real. Neither are bombers. They'd be fine. Oh wait, no. They totally do real. We can even form a Congo line. Who wants to... some sort of cheesy line about death? I do. Oh, sorry, I missed this. So what did I do? I went Rambo-com. I decided, against all odds, to try and sneak past his cyclone spam and try and land outside his base. Well, I saw these things started to come after him, so I'm like, I'm not even going to try this. I don't even think I had radar up. No, I don't. I was like, I'm just going to try against all odds to play this. See if I can't go somewhere with this. Well, wasn't looking too hot. My power grid was just about failed. Or just about failing. I think I had some storage here and just a little bit left over. Not that I had much to take. So here I am. I'm probably gonna try and, yeah, let's build a factory. Let's get Lobos up here. Let's, or not Lobos, what's the... No, I was getting Auroras up, actually. Get some anti-air. Maybe I can form a front base here. Well, Wombat says this thing wants nothing to do with it. He wants to take it out as quick as he can. I can understand that. Do I know he's there? Not at the moment. However, I was expecting some massive land spam, the likes of which I didn't even realize didn't exist at the time. I hadn't really properly scouted his base. So, using what's left of my reserves of mass and energy, I build a point defense and think, hey, maybe I can just fight him here, see how this works out for me. I mean, what did I have to lose? My base, yeah, I was losing that pretty fast. Got missiles here, missiles there. Well, I got this point defense up here, I got overcharge here, actually taking him down pretty brutally. Just going time and time again, my heart races. And here he goes, trying to get into that water, trying to avoid my point defense. Down to 1,000, now down to 400. Single more shot would kill him. Now I got this torpedo launcher up. The last of my eco in the process. Oh no, actually not true at all, but still. Get some sonar, maybe I can hurt him a bit, and there we go. A last-ditch effort. A destroyed base. And somehow I managed to come out with a victory on this one.